It may come to your surprise that I like to play a lot of Geometry Dash. And while I like to push my skill and challenge myself with extreme demons, I also like to make sure I'm having fun so I don't burn myself out. So while I'm looking for a new level to play, something I commonly look for in a level is heavily click-synced gameplay. And as I stated just a couple seconds ago, I like to do this because I find click-sync gameplay more fun, and if I'm having more fun playing a level, then I'm less likely to get burnt out playing it and just like drop it or lose consistency. If you ask me why I like click-sync gameplay in general, I don't know if I could give you like a straightforward answer. I guess I could be considered a more musically inclined person, but like, I'm pretty sure everyone likes music. Like, there's fake people who like tell you they don't like any music. I'm pretty sure those people aren't real and they're just like scared of you not liking their music taste or something. Like that's what I did when I was younger, so like that's what I assume. And in general, I do generally enjoy rhythm games, so I suppose gameplay like this is naturally intuitive or fun to me. But I'm already kind of going off on a tangent, and this video has a Belloq completion in it, so I kind of need to get on with it. So pretty much the gist of it is, after my old hardest Diamond Disco, which is a heavily click-sync based level, I decided to do 3 more click-sync heavy levels, just as a break to have some fun before I go for something else that is like expanding my skill set. And this is just the video documenting my experience with them. So enjoy the Sayo device ASMR in the completions, and right off the back of Diamond Disco, I went straight into Fun Friday. So that's what you'll see first. Bang! Oh my god. I don't know what that is. I'm getting pinged. Yes, I get a coin. Oh my god. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh. Alright, so that was Fun Friday by Zeronium. I did it like literally right after I beat Diamond Disco, because it's pretty much like if Diamond Disco was just beginner extreme, honestly. Like, there's a lot of similarities in the core gameplay, so I just thought it'd be fun, and it was a lot of fun, if I do say so myself. It was a long time ago at this point since I beat it as of recording, but when I did beat it, I put an enjoyment rating of 10 out of 10, and I don't really have a dispute against that now. It's just kind of a goated level. Like, if you're just getting into extreme demons, that's probably a good idea to play it, and if you're very experienced in extreme demons, it's probably still a good idea to beat it, because it's just fun, man. The beginning's fun, and then the wave is like the hardest part because it's a wave, but it's not that hard, and then the part after the wave, after you learn it, you just never die to it, and then there's the ending. And I died to the ending a few times, but like, I didn't really care because I got to keep playing the level after, you know? It's fine if I die to the ending. Honestly, I don't have much to say about the level just because like, it was fun, and when I don't have any like thing to nitpick, then it's hard to talk about the level, so I'm just gonna move on to the next completion. This level I tried to beat as a hardest a long time ago, and then I dropped it a couple times because I just like didn't have that dog in me before. But I decided to go back and beat it for this because it's very click syncy, you know? So enjoy Belloq. Hey. One second before.
Hello.
I just beat the level.
What?
I just beat the level. I just beat Belloq. Oh my god.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Okay then. Crazy.
That's crazy. Belloq, man. Where do I start with this level? Everyone knows Belloq. It's got the funny, the urn. Yeah, we all love that part. So when I beat this level, I wrote down an enjoyment rating of 7 out of 10. That's cool and all, but like given a couple months to marinate with that opinion, I definitely gave it too much credit. If I were to give it a rating now, it definitely would not go above 6, and it would probably be a 5. Still probably not a negative experience overall, but there are definitely some problems that made this level more annoying than it needed to be. So first there's the beginning of the level. The beginning of the level is great, honestly. It's fun, but it is a lot of clicking and it gets tiring after lots of attempts. You know, as fun as the gameplay is, my hand hurting isn't really a plus, to be honest, but my actual issues with the level start to come in at the build up to the drop around 20%, because I think the pre-drop is very consistent up to that point, but dying like a significant amount of times, especially when the pre-drop is that long, like right before the drop, is like really annoying after a while of playing. The little mini UFO part is kind of annoying into that dash warp. The dash warp is like the worst click in the entire pre-drop. Sometimes it just doesn't work. You don't like bounce correctly and you just die and it sucks. It doesn't feel like your fault at all. And then sometimes the build-up clicks in the duel just like mind game you and then you die and it's like, okay, I guess I gotta do that again. And then the worst part in this level by far is the duel at like 40, because like this UFO on the bottom, I don't know what it's doing. Like, I don't know if it's me, if I can't wrap my head around it, but like I feel like some of the movements it has to do are just some bullshit. Sometimes it just goes up to where the ball is and your waves are 1 now and like everything's Like, I guess it's just dual things. Sometimes they don't work, and this one doesn't work a lot of the time, which is annoying. Last part I really want to discuss is like the halfway point. I honestly don't really know what it is about this part, but it just like rubs me the wrong way, like when I'm playing it. Like some of the click syncs off, like by a significant margin. Like sometimes it makes sense for the click sync to not be completely synced, but like here it's just weird at some points. And these orbs in the mini cube part, just like the timings, they stink, man. Like I don't, what is this, man? Everything after that and the other parts that I didn't discuss are completely fine, and I like the gameplay, and it was fun practicing and beating the level. And actually, one thing I should mention is the last straight fly in the level. Like, if you fly into, like, the end of it weird, you just die sometimes. It didn't happen to me from zero, but it happened to me enough in practice where I feel like it should have been a thing that was noticed and fixed. I don't know if that's like a new development in the level or something, but like that's kind of messed up. I won't lie. But that's kind of all I gotta say about Belloq. The next level I played was another 2.1 mega collab. I don't actually know how to say it now that I think about it. I've just been calling it ATMarbl. Maybe it's like ATMarbl or ATMarbl. I don't know. This level, enjoy it. Yes. Let's go, dude. Oh my god. ATMarbl. This level has a silly balancing issue in terms of difficulty, in my opinion. Pretty much all of the difficulty in this level comes from the beginning, and this, like, stupid hard difficulty spike at 60 in the form of a wave. Of course it's a wave, it's always a wave. And everything in between those parts is like really boring filler, and then everything after that is just like a nerve check, and that part's kind of fun actually. I give it a 7 out of 10, and honestly if I were to rate it again I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. Still a solid experience, honestly. Like, I make it sound bad, but at the very least the fun part is the part that you do every attempt, so it's not all bad. I only did end up dying after the wave once, and I'm kind of surprised that I fluked this like dumb blue orb thing it makes you do at the end. I think that part's stupid, but I didn't die to it, so I guess it's fine. And wow, would you look at that? 10,000 stars. I might be a bit of a professional, actually. But yeah, honestly, ATMarbl was a pretty good experience, and I recommend it for people looking for a mid-tier difficulty ClickSync level. But that is all I will say about it, because I kind of think this video probably has already gone long enough. I don't want to make it too much longer than it needs to be. If you have been paying attention throughout this video, then you've probably noticed that all of these completions happened like months ago, and I've decided that after this video releases, I'm going to spend the next day or two uploading all my raw completions on a playlist, so that either if a level doesn't make it into a video, or I just like forget about it, that you can see all the extremes I've beaten, or just significant levels in general. I'm also going to try and do it in chronological order, but I don't have a great memory in terms of when I've beaten what, and I have like 28 extremes to go through, so there's probably going to be some mix-ups, but it doesn't matter too much. Either way, I do stream on Twitch sometimes when I'm playing levels. I'm taking a little break right now because I'm kind of locked in on other stuff, but when I start playing another extreme, then I will be live there. And I have some other videos planned, so probably also subscribe if you liked this. But that's the video.